Hey, so I don't really know what this is. It would probably be more of a second channel video if I had a second channel to post it on, but I do not, so this is a main channel video. I also don't really know how to play Bed Wars, but I am very, very bad at PvP and cannot speak while doing it. So I'm going to be playing Bed Wars and just kind of be talking about Skyblock. And we'll just see how it goes. By the way, feel free to go down to the comments and kind of talk about Skyblock as well if you want. But yeah, anyway, I've seen at least a few people in the creator sphere more dissatisfied with Skyblock recently. And it actually seems like a majority of the player base is as well. I mean, like, when is the last time that you've heard an in-game player actually say that they enjoy playing the game? Not very much. So let me just yoink this dude's bed real quick. I'm so good at this game. Let's go. But yeah, you've probably not seen too many people in the community recently say that they enjoy playing. And I still love this game, I gotta say that. And I'm not planning on quitting either. I probably should also, yeah, I am not planning on quitting. This video may make it seem like I would be. I don't really know what I'm going to be saying. But yeah, I still actually love the game Skyblock. I've played it for 2 years. And also, I should probably get it out of the way right now that I am not a game designer and I don't know what I'm talking about. However, I have seen, getting back on topic, a lot of people recently saying that they're like bored with the game. For example, a Chloe tweet a few days ago, and then like a few other creators in the replies were saying that they like agreed. And I agree with them. I feel like Skyblock is boring to a certain extent. And for me, that might not be the same as other people. I am a very goal-driven person, so in the past, I would create a goal and then work towards it, and then make videos on the process of working towards that goal. And I feel like that kind of ended once I got skill average 50, because that had kind of been a very, very big goal that I ended up hitting, and then I just didn't really know what to do for a while. The goal of me playing Skyblock, I've noticed, has really shifted from, instead of being a top tier player in the game, to making videos and making content on it, which is probably good for my YouTube channel, but for my enjoyment in Skyblock, not as much, because I don't really end up setting those goals and I don't work towards them as hard. And with that, I want to bring up something that I have played a little bit recently, and it's a different server called Skyblock Isles. You might have heard a little bit about it. I'm not getting paid by them or anything, and there's definitely some things wrong with the server. However, it's just a fun little, my bet is 100% gone, but it's a fun little server that Bajan Canadian made, and it really emulated a lot of the feelings that I got when I started out playing Hypixel Skyblock. By the way, that's why there was less of an upload this week, is because I got caught up fishing for 14 hours trying to get the #1 position on Skyblock Isles, and I did for a while, and then I could not devote my life to that anymore, so now I no longer have it. But yeah, let's talk about my upload schedule a bit, because that is also kind of part of the subject of this, because I've been having a bit of a tough time actually getting uploads out. For the first time ever, actually, I have an overabundance of ideas and just not enough time to do them. If you didn't know, my current schedule is me taking both high school and college at the same time. I don't have too much high school, but it's like I have to go there during the day, and it just makes a huge block in terms of scheduling and stuff. And the way my brain works, it's like if I have to record a 20-minute clip, I need to schedule 2 hours for that, which is fair because I mess up a lot. But still, I probably should be able to get more stuff done than I do. I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so my current schedule, a lot less time in each day, and I have, I think, 3 college classes. So let's say I schedule 4 days each week for college classes, because high school is kind of just going there and doing stuff. And then I gotta do my college work on my own. And then also probably around 2 days to make a video. And that leaves me with, if everything goes well, 1 day of free time to do other stuff that is not school and YouTube. So basically that means that I also am not able to focus on, like, if a recording doesn't go as well as I wanted it to, I can't just like scrap it. Everything that I make has to go out. I have so much gold and I have no idea what to do with this. Milk. All right, there we go. Ooh, these guys are fighting. Hold up. I can probably clean this. I can probably clean this. Oh, this is incredible. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? Hey, 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 calm down. All right. Let's nuke him. Nuke the man. Oh, he reflected it. All right. Well, easy win. Let's go. How did I win that? Anyway, yeah, I actually have ideas for Skyblock now, and a lot of them I'm really excited for. They feel like they're going to be fun to record. The past one, or that's a weird way to phrase it. The last video I made is my favorite that I've ever recorded. It was so much fun to make, and I'll probably do more in that sort of style. The only issue is it seems like every video I'm making takes like, I don't know, 200, 300, maybe a billion coins, and I just don't have that type of money. So I need to kind of like space out the videos where I spend a ton of coins. And it's a bit of an issue because there's not really too much else to do in terms of content. I should probably put a defense on here before white like comes and deletes my existence. But yeah, that's enough about like my upload schedule in videos. Let's talk about Skyblock itself, which how okay. But yeah, Skyblock itself. It's definitely a different game than when it started. What the dog doing? What the Bed Wars player doing? Alright, let's see. We trading beds? I guess. Oh! Or not. Hold up. Watch this. Watch this. Goated Bed Wars player. What? That was definitely because I'm good at the game. And not because of him. God, how do people like make these types of videos? My brain keeps on going on to other things. I'll be talking about something and then try to stab someone and then just completely forget what I was talking about. Well, let's go and try to get this final. Give me. All right, there we go. Hello. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Hello, Red. Wait. But yeah, Skyblock itself is definitely a very different game than when it started. There's a lot of features that are still like there, but aren't really there, you know? Like I talked about this in a video before, but okay. But collections aren't like really used. It's a bit weird saying that after they like had just released Dwarven Mines and added a bunch of collections for like hardstone and gemstones. What? Where did? Okay. But yeah, it's a bit weird saying that after they like actually just added a bunch of collections. But I feel like those were completed very easily. And it's just generally a bit of the game that doesn't take nearly any grind to complete, which is very different from when it first came out. Collections were like what you were supposed to complete in the game. I don't really know how to phrase it. It's just kind of all of the grinds in Skyblock right now are both too short and too long at the same time. But yeah, for instance, Catacombs 50, I don't want to get that. I don't particularly enjoy dungeons unless I'm doing it with a bunch of people who like I already know. And no one who I already knows particularly enjoys dungeons, so it's a bit of a conundrum, but I don't really want to grind that out. I've already finished with all of the skills, which were by far my favorite part of the game before, and so now I feel like there really isn't much left to do, because I don't have the drive to become a super in-game. Blue is super stacked. I'm not super... Oh, blue, not aqua. Okay. But yeah, I don't really have the drive to become a super end-game player, especially when, like, hackers and death streaks exist, because what's really the point? If someone's gonna macro, then nothing I can really do about beating them And if someone's gonna play for 27 hours a day, nothing I can really do about beating them. So this dude just got rolled. Oh my god. But yeah, my focus has shifted from being very good at Skyblock to not that anymore. And I don't really know what to do for actually playing it. Like I said, in terms of video ideas, I got a lot of them. I'm stacked. But it is difficult to like keep on playing the game to make those videos when I just don't want to play the game as much anymore. But sure, I could go ahead and like take a break from it and everything, but I don't feel like that would help it in this case. What's homie up to? I don't have blocks. That's especially a big issue with the video that I'm working on, where it's like Twitter made me farm 150 hours worth of potatoes, because that takes me playing a bit of Skyblock, and I just don't really have that much time. So that video is going to end up taking me like 5 months to make. Why is this guy looking at me? Why is he looking at me? He definitely knows that I'm a nicked YouTuber. He definitely knows. But yeah, anyway, I can't really like play 2 games at once. I tried. At some point I would play like Skyblock and Monumenta, and then I just ended up not playing Skyblock for 2 weeks and grinding out Monumenta, which is a different server. But that didn't go too well for my channel, as you might imagine. And I don't really know, because it's not, like I said before, it's not like a matter of there isn't anything to do in the game, because I felt like that was back in 2019. There were some periods in 2020, I guess. But yeah, there were some periods where you felt like you had just kind of done most of the stuff. But even then, it wasn't boring to say, because if you had done like all this stuff before the end came out, then you could just build your island. And it was more of like a 1 week section of being bored, rather than a long drawn out period of kind of feeling like you aren't getting anything out of playing the game. It's also really demotivating in a way to see like people getting tons of coins for playing legitimately, I guess. I don't really know why. It's just kind of like I see people mining for 40 million coins an hour, and I was like, oh, that's neat. I could go and do that. But I also just didn't really feel like it, and then didn't feel like doing anything else, because I could just go and mine for so much more money. And I don't really know like how to solve that though. This is bad. This is a bad place to be. Alright then. Yeah, homie was going after me. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Hopefully some of that made sense. I really should have like wrote down a few things that like I wanted to talk about, so that I didn't get as off track. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll be done with a normal upload by next week. Other than that, I hope that you all have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye!